What's up, Fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you a tag video. That's right, I finally got tagged by the tag that I started called What Would You Wear? So I was tagged by John Morrell. If you want to see what season and occasion and the fragrance that I chose, be sure and keep it right here. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. That's right, we're doing top 10 videos, we're doing season lists, we're doing giveaways, interviews, weekly rotations, everything that encompasses fragrances. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. Give the video a thumbs up while you're at it. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all the love and support you've shown the channel over the years. Guys, we're still climbing. We're like 770 something now, almost 780. So guys, we are still climbing. We're almost to 1,000. Let's keep this momentum going, and we're going to keep on growing. So like I said, this is the tag video I actually started called What Would You Wear? In my video, since I tagged people, I prefaced that since I'm starting it, I'm not going to go ahead and do it, but if you want to tag me, feel free. So I got tagged by my boy John Morrell. So really excited to do this actually. But before we do that, let's go ahead. I'm going to show you something here real quick. So I got some samples sent out to me. Shout out to my boy Brian. You can find him also at on Instagram at bearded and winning. So he sent me some really cool stuff. So I got Versace, I think that's how you say it, Versace. Really excited to get into that. He also sent Yoop or Jupe, however you want to say it, Ice. It's a new one, so really excited to get into that. And then these last three I'm pretty jazzed about. So there's a new fragrance kind of going around, you know, from City Rhythm, and it's called Miami. And he went ahead and sent that to me, and I'm really stoked about this because I reached out to Niles, you know, on Instagram, kind of going back and forth about the fragrance, and I was almost bought a bottle, but I kind of want to get my nose on it first before I committed to it. And Brian went ahead and sent this to me, so thank you so much for that, man. I'm actually rocking this today. I'll give you my full thoughts and impressions on that here soon. And then also from City Rhythm, this one I'm super excited to get into. This one's called Miami. Look at that juice. That is just beautiful. But this is supposedly a really good fall and winter fragrance, so really excited for that. And then another fragrance that's kind of making its rounds throughout the fragrance community I'm pretty jazzed about. It's called Morning Chest. And so really excited to get into these and give you my full thoughts. Like I said, I am wearing Miami today. You know, I'm gonna do a full video on that, so be sure and look out for that. So shout out to you, Brian. Thank you so much, man. Check him out, Bearded and Winning on Instagram. He's got some really great beard products. You know, I keep saying I'm gonna grow my beard out and I'll let it grow for like a month and then cut it, but I think I'm really gonna stick to it. And especially with No Shave November coming up, it might take, you know, a month or so to, you know, get ahead of the game and then try out some of those awesome beard oils. So thank you so much. So like I said, and also real quick, it's game day, baby. Go Chiefs. Let's go Chiefs. And to all the people who might think, oh, you're just a Chiefs fan, you know, Mahomes, and yeah, they've only been good for a couple years. I purposely did this for all the haters out there. This should put a rest to that. That old Dwayne Bowe jersey. So number 82. I've been with the Chiefs since I was 7 years old. I mean, I go back to Trent Green, so it's not a bandwagon thing. It's just we're finally starting to be good. So I'm really excited about that. Used to get crap for being a Chiefs fan because they used to suck, and people was like, man, why are you a Chiefs fan? Now I'm getting crap because people are saying, oh, you're bandwagon. So there's just no love. But huge Chiefs fan. Hopefully we'll kill the Ravens today. Really excited. So enough of jabbering. Let's go ahead and get into this. So like I said, tagged by John Morrell, and the season and occasion he gave me late spring, early summer, and the occasion is a county fair. And I'm really excited for that because growing up as a kid in a small town, grew up a town of maybe like 500 or so, didn't really have a lot going on, but you know, the different towns around us, they would do like different, you know, fall festivals and, you know, summer festivals, fairs, stuff like that. And so that really kind of brought back a lot of childhood memories, and one that I remember a lot was going to the Ozark Empire Fair. Anyone who's, you know, in the Springfield area will know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. don't know what I'm talking about. And it's just kind of the big fair that comes into town once a year, and it's in the summertime. So really excited for this. So late spring, early summer, what fragrance did I pick? Man, I kind of had a hard time going with this, but I think I finally picked the right fragrance, and you'll see why. So fragrance I went with was from Parfums de Marly, and this is Sedley. Now this is the newest bottle to my collection, full bottle, but I've actually had a good time to wear this. So I got a sample from Corbin at Northwest. Shout out to you, bro. He sent me one a few months back, right around springtime. So I've had a really good amount of time to wear it and test it out and see what I think of it, and I loved it so much that I had to get a full bottle. Now the reason I chose this one is because at the fairgrounds there was this drink. It was like a shaved ice, if you will, so not quite a snow cone, but it's called shaved ice. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But there was this one they specialized in. It was called the Hurricane something. It's been literally years since I've had it, because that specific one, they don't go there anymore. They might have shut down, I don't know, but it was called the Hurricane something. I'm not 100% sure, but it had lemon, it had lime, it had coconut, it had like orange and tangerine, stuff like that. Just very tropical, very citrusy. And this in the opening reminds me of that, like almost to like the tea, like the very bright, fresh, citrusy opening. Kind of reminds me of that lemon, lime, and coconut, maybe some mandarin orange in there. It brought back that memory from my childhood. And what's also cool about this fragrance is there's kind of a bit of a musky undertone with some woody nuances. And so into late spring, early summer, at nighttime it can kind of get cool, like not necessarily cold, but it can get into like the 60-65 degrees. And so it's not exactly cold by any means, but it does have a coolness to the air maybe. And I think that this fragrance is like the perfect time for that, because you get the bright, fresh, citrusy top notes, and then as it dries down, those citruses kind of remain throughout the life of the fragrance, but you get this beautiful musky, woody undertone, and I think that it is awesome. And what's funny is whenever I started to wear this, when I first got my little sample that I had, I was like, this reminds me of something. I don't quite know what it is. And then whenever John tagged me with this, I was kind of thinking, and I was like, man, what can I wear? And it's been a little bit of maybe like a week or so since I've done a video, so I apologize, but it's been super busy with different changing of work, and I've started my own business, and we'll get into that later. But it's just been, what am I gonna wear? And I finally got it. Whenever I was thinking of a fair, I was like, what can I wear to a fair? That fragrance, like, it just popped into my head. And then that shaved ice snow cone type of dessert that I used to get as a kid, I was like, that's what it is. That's where the connection was at. So I believe that's a great fragrance for that, and it meant something to me. And honestly, even if you don't have like a scent memory tied to that, I think that fragrance will do great for late spring and early summer, because bright, fresh citrus top notes, and then woody, musky kind of undertone. So that is the fragrance that I chose. Thank you so much to John Morel for tagging me. Now I gotta tag a couple people. All right, guys, so like I said, now I gotta tag some people. So the first guy I'm gonna tag, I reached out to him on Instagram. I don't really know too much about him yet, but hopefully a friendship can develop through this. Reached out to him. He said he was happy to do it. Watched a couple of his videos. Seems like a really great guy. And this is what he said he goes by, so I'm just calling him what he says he goes by. I'm gonna tag the Disabled Fragrance guy. So the season I'm gonna give you springtime. Springtime, and let's say that you and the family, you're going to go to a baseball game. So what fragrance would you wear to a spring baseball game? So I think that'd be kind of a fun family occasion, family event, whatnot. So spring baseball game. And then the other guy I reached out to was my boy Keith over at the Fragrant Life. Wow, couldn't think of it for a second. Fragrant Life. And the occasion I'm going to give you, man, I'm going to give you fall, and it's going to be Thanksgiving. What fragrance would you wear to Thanksgiving? Let's see what it is. And then the last guy I'm going to tag Corbin from Northwest Scents. And then I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you summertime, and you're going to go on vacation. Okay, you're gonna go on vacation, and your vacation is going to be, I'm gonna give you the vacation of a lifetime. How about that? I'm gonna give you, you're going on vacation to Italy, and you're gonna tour Italy. So what fragrance would you wear while you're on vacation to Italy? And I'm gonna make it harder on you, because You can choose 74 different fragrances for that whole time. Let's say you're going for 5 days, but you can only bring one fragrance, so make it a little bit hard on you. So all right, so those are my tags. Like I said, the people who I tagged, you now have to tag someone, give them a season and an occasion, and they have to give you what fragrance they would wear. So like I said, guys, I think this is going to be a really fun tag. I've had a lot of fun with it. The people who have done it, they seem to really like it, so hopefully you guys had fun with it too. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, hit the red subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up. I'm gonna catch you guys next time, and remember, if you love it, wear it.